Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Viz, and welcome today to a little bit of live commentary pack opening action. Today is Thursday, so the newest team of the week got released yesterday, and I'm just going to show you guys, if you haven't seen what kind of players there are in this team of the week. There are some pretty absurd players, so I definitely wanted to bust out a pack opening for this week of team of the week players. And well, there's an informed Naldo. So that's game over for German and Brazilian defense now. So, I mean, if Naldo wasn't OP enough, he is now probably the most OP he's going to get. Or just in terms of defense, this is probably the most OP defender that you can get. 76 pace, 71 shooting on a center back. Are you kidding me? 84 defending and 82 heading. 4-star weak foot, like... that is absolutely crazy. Although, to be honest, I'm a little surprised that his heading isn't a little higher for how tall he is. There's an informed Mignolet, and if any of you guys are playing fantasy football through the Premier League website, Mignolet was on the dream team this week in fantasy. He scored 15 points, I think it was, and there's some pretty solid stats for a 79 rated goalkeeper. And then we have Pedro up top here. 87 pace, 88 dribbling, 88 shooting, 85 passing, 65 heading, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. What the heck? That is just an absolutely stunning looking card. I think I had him once and he was a little bit overrated, but I think, what is this, his second inform? It might even be his third, to be honest. Now I can't remember. Anyway, but I know this man is on his third inform. He's also had a man of the match card. That is Francisco Roman Alarcon Suarez. Yeah, okay. Anyway, you guys know him as Isco. He's 83 rated, like I said, third inform, and he had a man in the match card. 81 pace, 91 dribbling, 87 shooting, and 86 passing on an 83 rated inform card. Are you kidding me? That is so good. 87 shooting on an 83 rated card, and 91 dribbling. That is absolutely crazy. I was actually looking on the market yesterday, and this third inform Isco is going for over 200k. I think it might actually be over 250k, but let's check if there are any special packs in right now. Nope. So I guess we're just going to open some of these. And per usual, I don't know if I'm going to open up everything or all the FIFA points that I have. We'll see how this pack opening is going and then go from there. But actually, Candreva was in one of the first squads that I made. And actually, I think it was the first squad that I made in FIFA 13. He has absolutely baller free kick stats. They are so good. Super, super high. I think last night, actually, there was a happy hour going on. But unfortunately, at that moment, I did not have any FIFA points. And I didn't really feel like spending any coins because I've been working on some squads lately. So, yeah, unfortunately. I think it was the one where... they were pretty expensive packs, actually. It was like 12 players, all gold, not all rare, 3 rare, and then, I don't know, something like that. 12. I know there were 12 players in there, but I don't really know any more details about that. But the first week of the BPL has wrapped up now, and we are actually on, well, now it's Thursday, so Saturday, coming up in a couple days, we have the second weekend of the BPL coming up, and that's pretty exciting, I think. I'm an Arsenal fan. I feel like I've mentioned this several times, but I know there are a lot of you guys who are not subscribers out there. And Arsenal yesterday was able to snag a really, really, really nice win against, I think their name was Fenerbahce, or Fenerbahce. I think that's their name. Anyway, they are a Turkish club, and they had to win the game. Well, it's a 2-part or a 2-leg series. It's between Arsenal and Fenerbahce, and it's a playoff for a Champions League pool play spot. I think that's something like that. And there was a lot of speculation to whether or not Arsenal was going to be able to win because they had quite a poor showing this last Saturday against Aston Villa, because I'm sure a couple of you guys know that we did indeed lose 3-1 to Aston Villa. So there was a lot of speculation to whether or not Arsenal was going to play well, if they were going to be able to recuperate from that kind of a harsh loss at home. And in fact, is this going to be the transfer to Higuain? Do they not have a transfer to Higuain card yet? Apparently not. Anyway, yeah, so apparently the stadium that they played at, don't ask me what the name of it was, because it was like in Turkish, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce it because I also can't even remember the name of it. But it's one of like the loudest, most like volatile, like crazy stadiums in Europe. And I was watching the game last night, and there were some parts, or like when Fenerbahce would make a good play, that I honestly have never heard such a loud stadium in my life. It was like ear splitting. But Arsenal was able to keep it together, and some unlikely players scored for them, actually. Gibbs scored the first goal. It was kind of a nice pass across the goal from Walcott. Gibbs put it top net. And Walcott was he played really well last night. Despite the fact that there were a couple players that were struggling a little bit, I would say Giroud is having a little bit of a hard time. Throughout the first half, actually, Arsenal was pretty much dominating Fenerbahce, but they were having trouble finding that last like killer pass to get that goal. And finally, Ramsey played a ball through to Walcott, who then passed it across goal to Gibbs, who was streaking up the left side, and then he was able to put that away. And then Ramsey scored again, and this was all in the second half. Ramsey scored again, but first time he had an assist, or helped set up that goal for Gibbs, and then he scored himself with a pretty nice shot from outside of the penalty box, bottom left corner. And then Walcott won a penalty, and then Giroud was able to convert on that. He went top left corner on that. So all the goals were scored on the left side. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, so I think that should quiet, or at least hopefully quiet down the Arsenal faithful until Saturday at least, because, man, people are so frustrated with Wenger, and I got to say I'm frustrated as well. They definitely showed a little bit of resilience in that they were able to win with a pretty... it was a pretty big statement. I got Szczesny again. It was a pretty big statement that they were able to win so convincingly on the road in such a loud and crazy stadium. Although I think if Arsenal aren't in, I'd say, I don't know, top 4 or 5 come the January transfer window, and Arsenal haven't also picked up any big name signings, I honestly think that Wenger is going to be gone. It's very frustrating that Arsenal have so much money right now, and that's good. That means that they're doing really good business, and they're although it means also that we're selling a lot of good players, but Arsenal, in terms of from their business standpoint, they're doing extremely well. However, it's just that as a fan, you want to see them, win some games, obviously. And so that entails, I think, spending some money. There have been so many incredibly talented names connected with Arsenal this summer, but nothing has gone through. So anyway, I think I'm going to open up a couple of packs here and leave a couple FIFA points left just in case there are any more happy hours this weekend or next week before the next team of the season gets released. But next Saturday, I am actually leaving for my study abroad trip to Spain. So there won't be that much content from me, really, for about 6 months, actually. Scott's going to be holding it down for us. Although I would like to get some live footage or something from the Santiago Bernabeu, because my campus is going to be a 20-minute walk, I guess, from there. But anyway, pretty crappy pack opening. Didn't really open up too many players, but I just kind of wanted to talk about some things. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for now. Be on the lookout for more content coming soon. We have a video, a new series that we're starting, coming out tomorrow, hopefully. It has to do with fantasy football and fantasy European football, not American football. And but until then, my name is Viz. Peace out. Take it easy, guys.